Vegas. I worry so much about my kids. I have Dayton going to college, and I don't know, like, I need to have him wherever we're at for college. And like, I'm sitting here like,
I married my soulmate when I married her. Meri and I are funny, but two peas in a pod.
Hey lovely viewers, welcome to my update gossip channel. I will explain everything. Watch this video until end. Sister Wives first premiered. Many fans suspected that Robyn Brown fueled many of the family's major decisions. She and Kody always maintained there weren't any favorite wives. However, that statement became harder to defend over time. After examining an older clip, many viewers believe Robyn was behind one of the biggest moves in the family's history. Read on, and see what Redditors are buzzing about online this week. Robyn Brown couldn't let go of Dayton. Sister Wives fans already know Robyn Brown takes an overprotective stance with her children. Even though Aurora and Brianna are in their 20s, they still live at home and ask their parents' permission for very basic things like attending church. Was Dayton Brown's choice in college ultimately the reason the Browns left Las Vegas? Video proof Robyn forced the family to move to Flagstaff, an angry Sister Wives viewer posted on Reddit this week. We all knew this was the case. I have Dayton going to college and I don't know, like I need him, Robyn shares in the clip, citing how much she worries about her children. I need to have him wherever we're at for college and I'm sitting here like this and I'm going. I've got to be applying for college, but where because we have no idea where we're going to land and I need him to be close for a while to get him through that transition. And this is freaking me out. Other Reddit users pointed out that the logical option would be to encourage Dayton to choose schools near Las Vegas. But instead, Robyn insisted on uprooting the entire family to be close to Dayton. Comments on the Reddit post included, "She helicopters to the point where it's crippling to her children. They are so stunted in their social, emotional growth because they've never been allowed to try, fail, explore the world on their own. I feel bad for Dayton. I'm sure he wanted to go off to college alone but the umbilical cord wasn't cut. I don't think he needed her as much as she needed him. Let your kids freaking grow and bloom without you. If she needed him to be close, then his school options should have been limited to Las Vegas where the entire family lived." Over the course of 19 seasons of Sister Wives, viewers have watched Kody Brown discuss conflicting opinions on parenting. On one hand, he preaches the importance of supporting his young children during their tender years. But on the other hand, viewers believe he neglected Truely to dote on Robyn's children. As viewers wait for season 19 to resume, they're discussing topics like these on platforms like Reddit. See what some fans had to say about the blatant hypocrisy in Kody Brown's parenting style. Sister Wives fans notice how differently Kody Brown treats his children. As Sister Wives fans recall, Kody Brown demanded Janelle kick Garrison and Gabriel out of her home due to their ages. Most of their siblings left home at 18 and Kody largely expected them to do the same. Meanwhile, it's clear Robyn's oldest daughters are still living at home well into their 20s. Why is this so? Although the children make pretty infrequent appearances on the show these days, Aurora and Brianna Brown have played pretty pivotal roles in season 19. Both the women asked permission to attend church. Aurora even requested Kody baptize her. Is it weird Kody's kids moved out at 18? But his adoptive kids stay home into the mid-20s, at least. A Sister Wives viewer posted on Reddit this week. What's the motive behind this? Most other Redditors agreed this wasn't a difficult question to answer. Since Robyn's children joined the family, Kody seemed to instill special rules for them. But on top of that, Robyn's children also tend to be more sheltered compared to Meri, Christine, and Janelle's children. Sister Wives viewers added their own thoughts. Because those are Robyn's kids and not the other three wives' children, he treats them differently. The other kids moved out BC. They had mothers who encouraged them to be independent adults and to actually live their lives and think for themselves. Robyn infantilizes her children, is overprotective and has never let them make decisions for themselves. That'd be a great question at the reunion, but I feel like he never gets hard questions. Robyn's kids have been sheltered and lack the social skills they need to navigate the real world. They appear to have ongoing issues with anxiety, don't appear to make decisions on their own, and will struggle with independent problem solving when and if they escape their highly controlled environment. Robyn and Kody have failed those kids. Sister Wives star Christine Brown's marriage to David Woolley is providing the healing she needs after her traumatic split from her ex-husband, Kody Brown. Christine, who was raised in polygamy, was Kody's third wife. Together, the couple had 6 children, but their marriage was full of tribulations. Christine battled feelings of jealousy towards Kody's other wives, Meri Brown, Janelle Brown, and Robyn Brown. She took responsibility for the plural family's childcare while her sister wives worked outside the house, resulting in resentment and feelings of inferiority that spilled over into her struggling marriage. Christine made the difficult but brave decision to leave the family in late 2021. Although her future was uncertain, hope was restored when she met Devid. The couple fast-tracked their romance, getting married less than a year after meeting. Devid's integration into the Brown family came with challenges, but he proved himself to be a perfect match for Christine. Devid is calm and easygoing, leading some Sister Wives viewers to write him off as a pushover. However, after decades of feeling like she wasn't prioritized, Devid's support and investment in Christine's happiness is just what she needs. Christine surprised Sister Wives Season 19 viewers by purchasing a rental property in Moab, Utah, that Devid never saw. When she finally showed Devid the property, she was nervous about his reaction. But to her relief, he loved it and told her she'd made the right decision. Devid has more trust in Christine than Kody ever did, and he encourages her independence while supporting her every step of the way. Devid showed a similar level of respect for Christine as the couple planned their October 2023 nuptials. He was involved in the wedding planning but also honored Christine's wishes and desire to do things her way. Christine had never had a traditional wedding before, so she cherished the opportunity to create the wedding of her dreams. While Devid was happy to voice his opinion when needed, he could also step back and allow Christine's personality to shine. Devid's support is a change for Christine, who never felt prioritized during her marriage to Kody. Polygamy gave her little independence, as every decision had to involve the entire family. Once Christine decided to buy an investment property with Devid, she marveled at how quickly she could get things done compared to when she was married to Kody. Her life with Devid is much more efficient, whereas with Kody, her needs always took a backseat to the needs of his other wives. In contrast to Kody, Devid honors Christine's need to have a voice. After decades of having her needs ignored, Christine suddenly has a partner who encourages her to live where she wants, earn money the way she wants, and travel where she wants. Her positive energy on Sister Wives proves how her demeanor has completely changed now that she's found her freedom. Meanwhile, Devid remains by her side and finds happiness by simply being with her. He shows his love for Christine by allowing her to be herself, something she never experienced during her marriage to Kody. Sister Wives star Meri Brown is having some sad and lonely days since her split from Kody Brown. Sister Wives. Meri Brown is sad and lonely and misses her parents. Recently, the Sister Wives' ex-wife, Meri Brown, visited the gravesite of her parents. When losing both parents, the feeling of loneliness can be overwhelming and challenging. In recent social media posts, Meri Brown, one of the mainstays of the reality show Sister Wives, bared her heart about dealing with the loss of her beloved parents. Her father, William James Jr., passed away in 2007, whereas her mother, Bonnie Joyce Ahlstrom, took her rest in 2021. The reveal of the unexpected death of Bonnie was watched by Sister Wives viewers on the TLC show. In an emotionally touching post Meri recently shared, "Miss these two amazing humans. Miss their wisdom, their laughter, their love. Nothing feels as lonely some days as when you don't have mom and dad with you." Major changes in Meri's life. In recent years, there was a significant shift for Meri as she announced a decisive end to her marriage with Kody Brown, which began in the 1990s. The Sister Wives couple's issues were aired on the TLC series, indicating that they had not been intimate for over a decade. Meri's departure from the family is evident in Sister Wives' 18th season trailer, where she notifies Kody and his remaining wife, Robyn Brown, of her decision to exit the family arrangement. Sister Wives, the new life of Meri Brown. Upon putting an end to her long-standing marriage with Sister Wives' husband Kody, Meri decided to chart a new path. She left their home in Flagstaff, Arizona, and moved to Paedon, Utah. A significant shift. Meri's Arizona residence was listed for rent at a monthly fee of $5,800 on a popular real estate website, indicating her serious intentions to shift her base. She has also updated her personal and business addresses to coincide with her move to Utah. A retailer for LuLaRoe, Meri has taken to embrace her single life with style. Following more than 3 decades of marital ups and downs, Kody and Meri decided to part ways in January. The sister-wives couple posted a joint statement on their Instagram accounts which read, "After more than a decade of working on our relationship in our own unique ways, we have made the decision to permanently terminate our marriage relationship." Meri also emphasized in her posts that despite their split, she harbors no animosity toward Kody. Her reactions on Sister Wives tell all. Meri displayed frustration when Kody publicly stated he no longer considered himself married to her during part 1 of the December 2022 Sister Wives One-on-One Tell-All, an event happening just a month before their formal separation. In reflecting on this moment, Meri said, "It just doesn't make sense to me that he would be so frustrated with Christine Brown, and then he says, 'No, I don't consider myself married to Meri.'" The upcoming episodes of Sister Wives are sure to reveal further intriguing developments in the life of Meri Brown. Tune in and see the realities of her departure from the family. Sister Wives star Janelle Brown usually sounds like the voice of reason among the 5 adults who once made up the famous polygamous marriage featured on TLC. She's also not someone to go off half-cocked about a conspiracy theory. So, when this ex-wife of Kody Brown shared an unsettling incident, people took notice. Sister Wives, Janelle Brown's generic conversation overheard. Janelle Brown shared a recent video about an event that was just too coincidental for her liking. This recently happened to her and her daughter Maddie Brown Brush. This Sister Wives mother-daughter duo had a conversation while just sitting around the house. They weren't on the phone, but Janelle's phone was nearby. What they talked about was rather generic. Their chat included Maddie mentioning she needed to purchase back-to-school clothes for her kids. But at one point, this popular Sister Wives daughter said something very specific while chatting with Janelle. Due to the dress code at the school, she finds she can get what she needs at one particular store. She told her mom that she usually buys the kids' clothes from Land's End. So, they finished their conversation and didn't give it much thought going forward. That is until something strange happened to Janelle Brown. Janelle finds this too coincidental. The Sister Wives mom of 6 is not one to buy into the conspiracy theories. She describes herself as a skeptic when it comes to stuff like this. But now, after what happened, she's not too sure anymore. Your cell phone is of course a listening device. But the only folks who should be listening are you and the person on the other end of the call. But that didn't seem to be the case for this Sister Wives celebrity's phone recently. She wasn't using the phone, but it looks as if it picked up what Janelle and Maddie were talking about. Not long after that conversation between mother and daughter, a Land's End coupon for 10% off came through on Janelle's phone. Sister Wives, they are listening. Janelle Brown suggests that they are listening, and fans hopped right on her post with their comments. Other folks have experienced the same thing. Since the dawn of the cell phone theories of Big Brother listening surfaced. Shortly after the show's debut, Kody never revealed what he made for a living. He admitted that he worked in online ad sales. Per E! News, he was also the president of Das Hundhaus Firearms and Accessories. Kody Brown's 2022 net worth is not supported by his old job. He no longer works in that profession and is focused on building his brand. Since then, he regularly stars on Sister Wives. Reality producer Terrence Mykel said that the family earns about 10% of TLC's per episode budget. For example, the network sets aside $250,000 to $400,000 per episode. The Brown family makes around $25,000 to $40,000, which they have to split among themselves. Sister Wives has been running for 14 seasons, which puts them at the minimum amount. They took a pay cut so new seasons could continue to air on TLC despite the low ratings. According to Celebrity Net Worth, Kody Brown's net worth is $800,000. He makes the most out of the family. The second highest net worth belongs to Robyn Brown, who makes $200,000 more than her fellow wives. Even though Kody makes the most out of the family, it's still low considering how long they've been on television. It's unclear how else Kody makes his money. He does make some money by making cameo videos for fans and businesses. Yet, he talks about financial problems on the show. In 2005, Kody and Meri filed for bankruptcy. His former wife, Christine Brown, even filed for bankruptcy in 2010. The family has been faced with more setbacks. In 2014, Robyn was hit with a medical bill after Dayton's near-fatal ATV accident. In June 2020, Christine asked fans to buy her LuLaRoe clothing to help pay for her daughter Ysabel's $50,000 scoliosis surgery. Janelle Brown and her former sister-wife Christine have forged a very close bond. They broke their husband's super strict pandemic rules in order to spend time together. For them, it was a very easy choice. So when Christine decided to leave her husband, Kody after over 25 years, it shook the whole plural family. Luckily, she still has the support of second wife, Janelle. Especially when it comes to her latest business venture. The bond of Janelle Brown and Princess Christine. When Christine first joined the Brown family as wife number 3 in 1994, it was a hard adjustment. First wife Meri admitted she was extremely jealous of her. She claims she was jealous of second wife, Janelle, but there was something about Christine that made it much harder. As for Janelle, she looked at Christine as this princess. She was young and wide-eyed, extremely subservient and cheery. Their husband, Kody, explained what was so special about Christine at the beginning during part 3 of the season 16 Sister Wives Tell All. He shared that she added so much light to the family and was a breath of fresh air. She was able to break the tension between Meri and Janelle, which helped so much. The most important thing Christine did was never say no. She helped to raise her and Janelle's children while tending to the home. This was extremely vital as Janelle's passion was work. In the premiere episode of Sister Wives in 2010, Janelle explained she preferred to work. Over time, she and Christine started to form a closer bond, even attending real estate school in Las Vegas. They both obtained their licenses, and by Flagstaff, they were choosing to be together. When Kody was criticizing Christine to Janelle's sons, Gabe defended her, reminding him she raised all of the kids. After Christine left, Janelle maintained her sister wife and Kody tried their hardest, unlike Robyn, who called the marriage a waste. Both women still work together along with their daughters Mykelti and Maddie, promoting Plexus. Now, Christine is branching out and has a new venture. Right after Sister Wives One-on-One aired, it was announced that Christine will have her own cooking show. Cooking with Just Christine will now air on TLC.com, and this makes so much sense. The other wives always praised Christine's homemade rolls, and she was a home, so this coupon popped up just after Janelle and her daughter mentioned shopping at this specific store. It sounds like Janelle Brown is a bit creeped out about they are listening to her. Although, one Sister Wives fan wanted to know, who are they that you think is listening? Maddie was in the background of Janelle's video, and she asked her mother to send the coupon over to her phone. If this is the case, then people everywhere will strike up a conversation mentioning the name of the store they're headed to. Then they can cross their fingers that they heard them, then they can start watching for a coupon. So, it looks like Janelle Brown and her daughter debated whether this was a coincidence or not. It seems they think it goes beyond that. Janelle didn't mention what her plans are with her phone when she's not using it. But maybe she'll find a spot for it out of earshot of what's going on at her house. Maddie Brush is no longer the teenager fans were introduced to in 2010 when Sister Wives premiered on TLC. She is now a businesswoman, student, wife, and mother. The few things she loves to post about are her business and her children. Earlier she shared a reel about the little Miss Independent in her life and beamed with pride. As a teenager, Maddie was hip yet dark. She had a funky black bob and had dreams of someday being a cosmetologist. As she began to grow up, the daughter of Janelle and Kody began to evolve. She started dating Caleb Brush, and the two eventually became engaged. They planned a big wedding in 2016 in Montana, where they would ultimately end up living. She was the first of the 18 Brown children to tie the knot, so it was a big deal for the family and viewers. That same year, Caleb and Maddie revealed they were expecting their first child. Their son, Axel, was born in 2017 and was the first Brown grandchild. He brought out a lighter side in Grandma Janelle, who was always so business-oriented. In 2019, the family moved to North Carolina and shared they were expecting a baby girl. Evie K was soon born but faced a few challenges. She had fatco and some limbs were shorter than the others. At the same time, she had some webbing in her right hand. Around Evie's first birthday, she underwent surgery to clip her hand as well as amputate one of her feet. It was a better option than continuous surgery. Grandma Janelle was there for the surgery despite Grandpa Kody's frustration. Over her traveling, everything went great and Evie showed she is beyond a trooper, always smiling and happy. Now, the little one has hit a big milestone, and Maddie had to document it. Little Miss Independent. Evie K has learned to walk and do so much with her prosthetic foot. She has asserted her independence in so many ways, and now, she is showing her mama who's boss. Maddie Brush was able to capture Evie proudly dressing her prosthetic like a champ. In the reel, which she shared on her Instagram, her daughter is pulling up a sock at what appears to be a doctor's appointment. Apparently, Evie insisted she did it herself, so Maddie titled it, Miss Independent. Followers were quick to chime in with praise for the little one. She is seriously the cutest thing. Love her independence. Another added, big girl getting things done, what a beautiful smile. It continued with praise for her strength and of course, how adorable she is. This is proof that anything can be done if you set your mind to it. Great job. Evie K's Sister Wives star Christine Brown shares 6 children with her ex-husband Kody. They have 5 daughters and 1 son together. Moreover, Christine also had her children pretty close together. So, not only does she have a lot of experience with multiple little ones running around, she considers herself to be a bit of an expert when it comes to having multiple children. Christine Brown recently got an order on Cameo to do a video for someone for their birthday. Turns out, the birthday girl was also pregnant with baby number 3. In addition to telling the individual happy birthday, Christine also spent some time giving advice on having multiple children. The Sister Wives star admits in her Cameo video that having a third baby is pretty difficult. She explains one of the biggest problems with having a third child is when they all need mommy at the same time. Christine painted the picture of having one child in one arm and one child in the other. Then, she asked where does she put or hold the third child if she only has 2 arms. Christine Brown recalled when some of her children were little. She says her daughter Gwendlyn would lay on one side of her while her daughter Ysabel would lay on the other side of her. Then, her daughter Truely would plop right in the middle on mama's chest. Christine Brown proceeded to clarify things weren't awful with multiple children though. While 3 children could be hard, she also considered 3 children to be a blessing. Why? Well, because no one in the family ever really had to experience being lonely. Christine Brown explained that her children always had a friend or someone to play with because they had so many siblings. No one in her family ever really had to experience being alone. Being the baby of the family, Truly Brown likely experiences being alone to a certain degree. Though, Christine Brown did make the decision to leave her husband Kody and move to Utah so she could be closer to her older children. Fans of Sister Wives have a lot of love for Christine Brown as she appeared to be the primary caretaker of a lot of Kody Brown's children, including the children of his other wives. In her decision to leave Kody, Christine made it clear she would always put herself and her children first. In a video for a customer on Cameo, Christine Brown admits she lost an entire year of her life. Did she get sick? Did this have something to do with Kody? What was she talking about exactly? Fortunately, the Sister Wives star did not leave her Cameo customer or her fans in the dark with this information. She proceeded to explain exactly what she meant and what happened. The Sister Wives star revealed to her Cameo customer that she lost an entire year of her life once upon a time. Technically, Christine Brown didn't really lose a year. But, it certainly felt that way at the time. Christine's customer was getting ready to enter their 30s. And, they were a bit apprehensive about this milestone. The TLC personality tells her customer there is nothing to be anxious about. In fact, she considered the 30s to be a great deal more enjoyable than the 20s. Christine believed the 20s were overrated and it was the 30s where the real fun began. She, however, had a pretty funny story to share about when she turned 30. Turns out, Christine Brown actually had no idea how old she was as she approached the age of 30. Preparing for her birthday, she believed she was 28 and about to turn 29. A whole year to celebrate before she turned 30. Roughly a week before her birthday, it was brought to her attention she was not 28. She was actually 29. Christine Brown didn't explain the mix-up. But, she did recall the panic. Christine recalled feeling a lot of pressure as she accepted being 29 before racing to enjoy a whole year of life before turning 30. Like most, she just wasn't ready to accept she was about to turn 30. Especially because she thought she had another whole year of life to look forward to. Christine Brown concluded her video noting that her 30s were long gone. She tells her Cameo customer that she's actually 49 years old now. She's preparing to hit another major milestone as she'll be 50 on her next birthday. The Sister Wives star, however, didn't appear to be dreading the fact that she's preparing to turn 50. She concluded her video by encouraging her customer to live their life and enjoy their 30s. Christine Brown has been truly living her best life since announcing her departure from husband Kody in November. The once covered-up and subservient third wife has been both healthier and showing off her assets. This is a welcome change from what viewers and fans are used to seeing from the formerly passive Christine. Now, she is showing herself off once again and she looks even better than ever. When Sister Wives debuted in 2010, the three original wives dressed very conservatively. Meri, Janelle, and Christine could be seen wearing tank tops over t-shirts. They also frequently wore blouses. Even Robyn, who joined in as the fourth wife, adhered to the conservative dress code. Their husband, Kody, was always buttoned down and had a hard time when his daughters wanted to be more revealing. When it came to school dances, he did not like if their arms were bare or they showed too much leg. Christine felt if they were comfortable and felt body positive, it was okay. As the years went by, the wives started to dress in a more trendy fashion. Denim jackets overtook sweaters and Christine stopped caring what Kody wanted. When Ysabel had her scoliosis surgery, she approved of her daughter getting a tattoo over her scar. She knew Kody would not approve but she did not care anymore. This was a sign she was already removed from the marriage and the situation. By the time she announced her departure from the family, she was ready to fly and be her own person. It reflected in the way she dressed and what she posted on her social media. Her clothing was a big part of her freedom and her followers could see this. Now, she is stepping up and stepping out as an independent woman should. Stepping out and feeling good. By the time Christine Brown arrived in Utah, she was ready for her glow up. Though she appeared better the last 2 seasons, she was struggling with her marriage. Luckily, she had a great support system in Utah. Her eldest daughters, Mykelti and Aspyn, lived there. Additionally, her granddaughter was also there for her to dote on. Along with her LuLaRoe business, she joined former sister wife Janelle and her daughter Maddie in promoting Plexus. That made her start to dress in a more body-positive way. Christine posted pictures on the beach in a tank top followed by her epic New Year's photo. Celebrating with family, she wore knee-high boots and looked amazing. N0W, she has posted a leggy photo of herself lounging in skin-tight black leggings. This is something she never would have worn or done prior to her independence. She also has a lot to celebrate. Thanks for watching this video. What do you think about this video? Told on comment box and subscribe our channel.